Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Balatro. In this run, I was practicing playing on black deck and happened to do a strong start that I was able to leverage into a decent push in endless, despite some disappointing voucher offerings. Enjoy the video. Like here, I simply don't know what to do. I guess with 3 discards we probably just still go for the flush. Now we just get lucky and hit the straight, I guess. Alright. Blackboard early, not terribly meaningful. Alright, we just need early game scoring as much as possible, I think is what black deck requires of us. Let's just get this out of the way, so that we can draw it into something like this instead. Okay. Some molt would be helpful. Okay, well, we're not going to learn a whole lot from this one, right? We already knew, well... That's not good. Alright, this should be fine. Let's maybe see if we can get some more face cards. And eventually molt will appear, right? I think we do this. It's a little bit of tension between these two. Start here. Wow. Okay. I think I want the guaranteed $5 more than anything. Get rid of the 9. There we go. Red Duck, thank you for the super chat and happy birthday. 5 Eternal Madness run? I've dreamed of that for many years now. One of these days. Alright, let's get the hand size. Probably don't need it yet. I think we want to sell out of everything that isn't photograph here. There we go. Alright. Okay. That probably allows me to get out of Steven. Don't really care about discards all that much. Maybe just look for the queen. That works too. I should have sold the square joker. That kind of cut into my econ. Okay. So probably out of the mime here. And into the sock instead. And you're probably dead as well. Even though you play nicely with the photograph. Probably just go Jupiter for now.
Well met.
Well, we made our hand already. Again, probably could have parted ways with the splash there. Let's go hearts.
Well met.
Mitchell, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. If this were PvP or multiplayer, I might consider the standard pack here. Just to... Wow, okay. Why would you do this to me? Interest cap. Yeehaw! Thank you for the bits. Glad you're enjoying the content. Start here. No money, but a judgment. We're probably not keeping that. That's one that we would absolutely want if this were multiplayer, but it's not. $10-4. Where are my spades? Definitely greed this. 4 up front. Practicing for a match, kind of. I'm just trying to work on getting better at black deck so that it's like actually a useful tool for me if I need to use it. Okay. I think we can get out of abstract now.
Well met.
Pocket boy. Wow, thank you for the 6 months in advance. Really appreciate that. Let's do this. One more. You're probably gone as well. And then soon, so will the riffraff. I think we're like basically just holding out hope that we run into a Chad off of it right now. +1 molt. Thank you, Misprint. Very cool. That's our boss blind. I really want the deck fixing, but I also want to roll into, I don't know, better jokers. I think we want the sun. He's King Henry posting again. Okay, now we're talking. That's my boy. Part of the reason we picked this up is we're just kind of okay picking up an oops as well. Trying to find more face cards to hardify. There we go. And you. Leah, thank you for the bits. My wife is leaving me because I'm going bald. I'm not bothered. It's hair loss. Haha. What do we have the least of? Well, we're kind of spread out. So let's kill some clubs, I guess. You're welcome, Murphy. And then I think, we'll check at that for sure. I think I might take the hieroglyph, not because it's good, but because it's funny here. I just need more time to set up where that idol. There we go. Space Joker? You okay, buddy? You haven't touched any of your flesh yet. Pyro means more Spaceman hits? True. True, but we also can't get fewer Spaceman hits than we've already gotten. So. I'll take another purple. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. When you stream Balatro at your PC, is it seated or unseated? Why would the wheel do this? What did the wheel mean by this? What did the wheel mean by this? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay, that's actually fine. That's not a target I really want long-term for the potential Ecto anyway. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to Chrome Dollar. There's our Bloodstone. Now we really want that oops, don't we? Oh my god, we could do it again? Oh yeah. Let's do this. As tempting as that sigil might be. Just more purples, right? Always more purple. And always more time machines. Smith. Thank you for the super chat. Do you have any tips on the black deck? That's what we're working on. we're working on developing the strategies so that we can offer tips and not be terrible. The reason to discard is largely for the purple, which that will be our last discard, so. I'm sorry, Spaceman. You just haven't done anything is my problem. Panic. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Now it's time for the hallucination. We got this seed is kind of silly. We got rid of a mime earlier. I don't think we have the support for that at all, and I don't really want to carry it, so we stick with what we've got. Especially going into the plant. What happened to all those purple seals I had? Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. Yeah, truly a common fun dad W. Skipping Baron feels so wrong. I do it all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. Feels right, like 80 to 90% of the time that I do it. And Panic, jeez. Was this some kind of competition? Alright. We're going to maybe use this Justice here. So I don't really mind the breaks, and kind of just want to get through this boss blind. Because Bloodstone is unkind. Oh hey, we got a discard back at least. I forget what's in my Fool, but I'm pretty convinced it's better than these. How much do we believe in this business card? It'll get us there, surely. Oh, right, Justice, yeah. That could be a concerning boss blind. That helps. Still don't mind breaking the 7. Ackermans. I feel like I don't have a good reason to pick that up when I have my good cards as face cards, and we've already passed the plant.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for the gifted sub. Kind of looks like we want to go Queen of Hearts. Okay. I should have pitched the 10 as well. I can't believe we haven't seen a Chad. Despite all this rolling that we've done, I guess without Overstock.
Well met.
The Butcher, thank you for the sub. Hermie. This is too good to pass up on. Like, it's still only a strength away if we do decide to go Queens. What's one more purple? Temperance? Okay, I think we can probably get out of you. And get a worse Joker. But imagine if it were a good Joker instead. What's that strength we're looking for? Uh-oh. Huh. That was concerning. Let's just use this now. Turns out there are downsides to only having two hands. Chaotic best plays, thank you for the bits. Black deck is so annoying, but only hard at the beginning. I usually lose because I forget I have the extra Joker slot and never use it. I usually lose because I don't get out of the beginning part. But yeah, I think you're absolutely correct. The start of Black deck is the absolute most difficult part. Skip those. Probably don't need the seltzer yet. Could have maybe considered it in place of the smiley face just for more money. More breakage, potentially. Okay. You have an extra inventory slot now. It's another good hit. You can break. Roffle, thank you for the super chat. If Murphy has Cloud9, what do you have? Maybe 8 ball? Which, like, Murphy's just gotta one-up me again. I think there's a hung man in there, isn't there? No. No, it's something else. Okay. I'm just eating chips, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Well met.
Okay. Again, we're just looking to make as many of these face cards as we can. Hearts. I don't want to flush house here, though, because I think we want to move to flush 5 later. Stealthy, thank you for the prime. Nice. Smiley or scary face is back. First hand drawn face down. Doesn't seem to be a problem for a fella such as myself. Oh. Could have been if I continued making that whoopsie. Guess we might as well do this. Holy. Hey, here's a good question, though. Do I want another purple? I think, probably not at this juncture. I think if we had a slightly different hand composition, I might have gone for it. No dice, no Chad. Feeling kind of bad. Also did not make space. Let's do this. This. You can go. Oh, that's our first red seal, isn't it? Okay. Well, maybe we're going kings. Probably should have used that hone before opening the pack, too. Okay, so I do need to find a way to make that a heart now. Probably before I death it. Eh. Wait, this is gonna accidentally win, isn't it? I hit way too many molt shots for that one. Suit change Joker. We just making up Jokers now? Wait. Barney, what are you doing here again? Alright, let's use this Hermit. And look for a sun. You kind of always want to be played. No suns. At least we made a lot of money off of this. Let's see if we can get oops first before opening these packs. Well, it's not oops, but I will absolutely take it. Three sixes left. Let's go gambling. Alright, one of them was deactivated. I guess I could have gone on a hunt for another 6, but... Start here. Hello, Temperance. It's a lot of riffraffs we've seen this run. Spaceman's back. I think it's a hanged man. Alright, we're at the point where we want, like, higher quality of... kings, not quantity. Special. There's our 6.
Well met.
Didn't seem like what we wanted to have happen. That did, though. Okay, now I'm a little bit concerned, though. Probably just do one of these. I don't really want to unlock 5 of a kind for the same reason I don't want to unlock Lush House, but it's one or the other. Bloodstone was awfully quiet at the beginning there, and I was getting concerned. 4 of a kind? Without the red seal, I wasn't sure where our point scoring was going to be. I saw 4 of a kind, I was just, like, not confident in it. Yeah, Bloodstone leaves everything, like, a little bit too far up in the air for me, personally. Okay, no 6s. Yet. That's a Hermit, though. That's a 6. I don't know if that's something that I want. Cool. No blue seal. Really like this. Yeah, just because we're so highly leveled, like, the difference, it's basically like more than one additional trigger on Photograph. That's why it's a much better hand when we have, it's actually even more than that because of the chips, right? It's basically like 2 times here and then over 2 times here. So it's almost like a 4 times. Strength is what we're looking for. We also do want a, it's a king already. We want a sun. And an oops. You're gone. want to try and hit one more king here. So that we can unlock flush 5 and, like, not have anything de-leveled in the process. Okay. Well, we got flush 5 online finally.
Well met.
Is he gonna Wraith Gambit? Probably not. But seems like giving up $54 for what will likely be a bad option is not a smart play. What's in here? Jupiter? No, thank you. See if we can find a better tarot. I guess that qualifies. You have one more 6 to get rid of.
Well met.
Holy, we've done it. That's gonna win. I'm just gonna discard this. Look for the other king. It's expensive. Unfortunate. Try and break this 10. That's expensive. We've got the trading card. I also haven't been keeping a close eye out for 6s. Did I accidentally, like, trading card one? No, okay. We still have one more. You. You and you. What's our deck look like? Not great. Don't really need glass right now. Constellation. Okay, no 6s. There we go. Still no 6s. Not a whole lot of kings either. What's wrong with you? Let's do this. So you can get one more King of Hearts. So that we can actually get blue seal value. Okay. Sun is good. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. Hermit. Strength could be something. Got a few more queens to go. Oh no. Good enough. Cool. Dancy, thank you for the bits. Not gonna read that one, but thank you. Hey, welcome, Cinema. No, thank you. Trying to move away from Jupiter right now. I'll take that, though. Use this tower on you. Very cool. Pay a decent amount for some deck fixing right now. It's like our main limiting factor. Okay, our deck, we have 13 kings. 2 of them are off suit, though. Surely the Wraith will have an idol? I can promise you with 100% certainty that it will not. It's a blueprint. There we go. Are you just holding the Wraith if you're not going to use it? Why would I? What benefit do I get from selling it? Until I need to. $1? Yeah, but I mean that $1 is the same now as it is when, like, several turns ago. But also, I was holding it for several antes so that I didn't get it again when I used the 6 cents. So, like, it was just strictly incorrect to sell it earlier. And then no real benefit to sell it even after I parted with the 6 cents. It's an annoying boss, but it doesn't kill me at least. That's fine. We actually have jokers that we don't want that to hit these days. I think we can do better with our punk man there. Oh, hey. Oh! I feel like it's been a while since we got the money off of those lucky cards. Zwar, thank you for the bits. Yeah, that was a lot of money. Save this for later. Oh, now the 6 decides to show up. Okay. I see how it is. That was purely for spite. Probably should play this. Just to get the money. Maybe even should have played 2 pair there. Although, could have accidentally won again. Okay.
Well met.
Yeah, we're still reliant on Bloodstone for scoring, so our range is pretty high right now. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. Ah. Let's death this. Still want to preserve the Fool, or the Death and the Fool if I can. Okay, unlucky. It's a good sun. I have 3 kings, including this fella, but I've just discarded 2 of them. Skip Celestial Pacts because they dilute the Fool, and if we're not playing a card, there's no value in taking a planet. There's no point in leveling something up that you're not going to use. And so there could be a cost associated with it if you find a Fool. Really can't find those red seals when I have a death in here. Always preserve the Fool if possible. Not always, but when you're going for high score, it's especially important to do so. Like right now, we have a death in our Fool, so we want to be careful about what we use. We've got enough purple generation. Maybe we can do some cat for fun. I still want to keep the trading card, though. Because we've got a lot of murdering to do. It's probably correct. Yeah, let's do it. It's actually pretty good, too. I have some gold cards. Oh! Never mind. We're gonna sell the cat anyway. Holy. Okay, so we only have one more king that we're looking for here. It's this fella. You know, I was gonna say, we do have the potential to see our entire deck. I just don't know if I want to pay that price. You. I'll risk the glass. I think our score is... Nah, our score is giga fine right now, right? With the oops pickup. I think not copying oops is because it would cause some weird stuff to happen, I think. It would just cause exactly nothing to happen because it's incompatible. So I'd rather something to happen than nothing to happen. Should have bought that Neptune. Give myself an open slot. Greygasm. Okay, Death in the Fool. I'll take an Emperor gamble, though. Chat is incompatible with reality. They do be wanting me to copy the oops a lot for some reason. Like, even if you could, wouldn't you just want more triggers for a higher volume of lucky card procs? One, two, three, four. It's concerning. As long as we have one red, I think we're happy with this. Nice. Okay, we just have this one queen. So we can probably get out of the trading card now. Now we're just looking for the idol. We can take that as well. We just need like one more tarot to delete that queen. Honestly, wouldn't mind if it were another stone. That works too, though. Another stone would allow me to preserve the purple. Honestly, that's just better than the Chad here, right? Especially with two hands, it's not even that big of an ask. That's fine. Cool. Well, we did get the stone, but a little bit late. Let's send a pair. How does trading card work with deck fixing? I'm confused. Confused by your confusion? It deletes cards from your deck, making it smaller and more reliable. Okay, so actually photograph is next to go here. And this is without copying optimally? Yeah. Yeah, especially with the dusk, we want to be on the bloodstone. Zcator. Thank you for the bits. Okay. Nope. I don't know why I was, like, mesmerized by that pareidolia for a moment. I mean, even that's better than a photograph, right? But I really just want to find an idol. Shiny. I don't know what the distribution of, like, gold to red should be here. I guess Seltzer with the dusk is not a great idea. I don't think we even need red seals with how much score you're getting. No, it's more about setting up for the future, right? We're gonna need them we're gonna need them soon. And then also, like, it's about setting up for the future as well as, like, we do get potential money triggers for, like, with the oops, it's possible that the expected value off of another lucky card trigger is higher than a gold seal. Roffle, please stop playing Balatro. Try another game, new adventures. You did every deck possible. Stop playing, please. So your suggestion is that instead of doing thing I'm having fun with and all of my income relies on, I do something else to make less money and have less fun? Why would I do that? I could take an Ecto here if I sell the Seltzer, I think. Probably don't want to take that. I think I am going to take the ballot for now, just because I don't like draining the, I don't know why I didn't just, like, buy and pocket the first one. Okay, you're in. Immediate payoff? What? Okay. That may be the greatest showman that I've ever seen. I'm sorry, Murphy. I know you're here. I don't mean to offend you. Chip is great. But, like, what just happened? Hugh Jackman could never. I don't think I need that right now. I just need an idol. So it's a what? A 1 in 7.5. What is 1 divided by 7.5?
Well met.
Times 20. Okay, so it's slightly lower EV for the gold seals, but like only marginally so. It's like 2.66 repeating, of course, dollars. Yeah, let's do a quick top-end test, since it's not that costly. Right, I should have just used that here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's always the bloodstone here for score check. Yeah, dice goes for idol, then we look to replace the bloodstone with like a second copy of idol. Okay, that's pretty good. Even though, like, I've already deleted the score from my memory. Was it like E14? E15, okay. Now let's find ourselves an idol. The dusk is back. Max, thank you for the super chat. Showman was clip farming. It's true. It's true. That was just a freebie. Shiny. Also shiny. Okay. Oh. See a good reason to delete them or keep them. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, obviously significantly lower, but like that was mostly about farming money there. Was the correct copying? Well, it depends on what we're aiming for.
Well met.
When we want money this way, when we want score, bloodstone. BBK, thank you for the prime. We're gonna need glass soon. The idle machine has dried up, I guess. Thanks, oops. Actually, don't really want that to hit anyway. Poyo, thank you for the donation as well. And Malir, thank you for the 13 months. Roffle, please keep playing Balatro. Try new games in your off time and have new adventures in Balatro in your on time. Keep going, please. Thank you. Sanest chatter. Glow up? But like unironically. We're idle. I said we're idle. Should have taken that, Justice. There's 7 billion. Okay, so I think we want to start doing stuff like this. So we don't really need the purple that much anymore. We definitely want to do this. I don't think I actually want this first hand to win. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good point. I was not factoring in the lucky card, the fact that the gold seals are lucky themselves, right? So that does change things a bit. But, I don't know. We're just going based on vibes anyway. Gold seals are lucky? They're on lucky cards, yeah. Welcome, pizza. Surely with $300 we'll find an idol. Or just a random negative green joker. All right.
Met.
Who's that? Gwyn to win. Thank you for the prime. We could go down to one hand. More glass. Hackermans. I'm in. Shiny. Pog Baron Pog. You have one hand size voucher. Shiny. Come on, man. Just give me the idol. I dare you. Face cards are... Oh, that's kind of an annoying boss blind, but I only have the first reroll voucher, so I don't think I want to risk it. We've already seen the plant. We've already seen the head. So is there a risk? Ox. Yeah, but Ox shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, because we won't play flush. Pillar. Pillar could be, but we could adjust to that. Yeah. I think it was right to reroll there. Jeez. Send it here. We're gonna lose the capacity to farm without risking glass soon. But that's fine. Yeah, those were some pretty wild purple seals. And I don't mean that they gave me the lovers cards. want a red seal on my glass when possible. Or E15 with red seals should be largely fine. One last marble. Thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the content. It's too late. I've depicted myself as the lower half of the Soggenbuskin and you as the upper half of the Soggenbuskin. Your argument is invalid. Okay, now we need somebody to draw that meme. Yeah, it's true. It would be very not safe for work. Maybe I shouldn't show that on stream if it does get drawn. that's more of a an image for the Balatro subreddit and create another uprising against the mods, I'm sure. Alright. There's an idol in here somewhere, and I'm gonna find it. So many DNAs. I'm proud of chat's restraint on the DNA at this stage in the run, though. What's wrong with my game? It's broken? It's not giving me the exact Joker I want. This isn't quite as many gold seals as I'd like, but... I also am running the risk of just, like, running out of cards soon. Shaman took away 300 years of luck. That's fair. That's fair. I shouldn't really be complaining after, like, that singular Shaman just did everything for me. Yeah, I do have to be careful so I don't needlessly put glass at risk. Sorry to tell you all, the idol is not coming this run. Joke's on you, I've already seen it twice, I just wasn't set up for it, so I passed. So. Unfortunately, you have been depicted as the upper half of the sock in this situation. Do not want that. I do want that. I'm starting to get to the point in rolling where I've forgotten what the idol looks like. Because we have rolled hundreds upon hundreds of dollars away. This is probably our last ante to find that idol as well. Well, we've got the glass still, but the glass is pretty sketch with the oops. I want to put these up front so I can actually see whether they give me the money or not. Anyone ever done the math of percent chance of rolling a specific uncommon Joker after X rolls? I'm sure somebody has, but it's not me. Dancy, thank you for the bits. Imagine a female pirate got a replacement boob, that would Suck wooden tit. That's a death. Almost forgot to move these. Alright, we're probably at a point where we see our full deck, so we can add cards if we really want to. Nope, 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 nope. Seen a lot of uncommons that are not the idol. What would you sell for an idol? The, oops. One lost marble, thank you for the bits. We need to give him enough money to find the idol? No, my lucky cards are already doing that. Appreciate the effort, though. It's been a pretty obscene number of rerolls, though, unfortunately. My last card. Okay, copying the bloodstone. Oh, immediate money shot. Do we have blank voucher? I think we do, right? Nope. Okay. I think the idol is already rolled here. Seen more barons now than idols, I think. Ooh! That's right. Alright. It's very good. Snag another stone and start deathing them. Just need to find a brainstorm or a showman. Although, I don't know if we have time for a showman. What happened? Are you watching this? The bloodstone is sleeping? Okay, wow, we're quite a bit stronger. That was on our suboptimal copying. Yeah, we'll probably buy this, but not yet. There's the ox, and right at the worst possible time, right? Like it, well, okay, the farming got me over the threshold, I suppose. What's our score limit? 16? I think if we double copy the idol, we get there still, though. Jake. Probably not worth here. Maybe gets me one more roll. 2 more rolls. Jake. Alright, what are we doing here? Throwing a hand? Wouldn't the idol be better than the bloodstone? Yeah? That's why our score was bigger. Isn't it best to copy the idol instead of the 5th Joker? We're farming money. So no. No, it is not. I'm going to become the Joker? Is that in the pinned message? No, but everything else people are asking is. I think we're just going to 1 glass here just to be safe because we are lacking some red seals. I haven't really, like, we've got some variants involved in the Bloodstone. Greg, thank you for the bits. You have great mods? I agree. The stream would be much worse without them. And was much worse without them. I missed a purple here. I don't know if I want that voucher when we're still looking for Jokers right now. I would like to find the... Do we just not farm hands? No, because I still need 1 more Joker. That's fine. I'm just gonna take a glass when I see it. It's still worth. We could just farm with a 4 of a kind instead now so that we don't have to risk glass. Three of a kind. 2 of a kind. We could still convert this to a red seal. That seems worth doing. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is fine. Probably need to reroll you. We just go in 1 hand against the hook. Oh, right. We do need to get rid of this. And then the purple. Cool. And we're just looking for the other gold seal. That's what we farm with. And then we send the full red seals on the idol. The strength here just for vibes. The strength is so that it doesn't show up in shops so we can get better tarots. And as usual, there's just no reason to sell it. Doesn't seem like we came out with very much money this time around. I guess I started with less because we rerolled. I don't think we're taking the voucher. You have a bit of headroom. Let's just go full red seal and not risk anything with the hook. The hook is a nasty, nasty boss blind for certain builds like this. We're really feeling the effects of not having the dice, though, both in terms of our lucky cards and the bloodstone. Like, all this money rolling down, all of this, the Overstock Plus, and we haven't seen a single Brainstorm yet. Negative oops could help. If your strategy revolves around finding a negative joker, that's not a strategy. Well, we did find it. I guess I can stop complaining now. Alright, let's see if we can find a death as well. I don't think we need to add cards to our deck. 23 should be more than sufficient. We might have to ask Jim Carrey, though. Nat, negative Showman, Prage. Showman doesn't help us. We've already optimized our Joker setup for the number of Joker slots we have. Let's recount this. Wait, I forgot. I had an extra gold seal that I didn't remember. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so it's just always full copy of the idol. Maybe gives us... I don't know. We still got glass to start considering. 0 ectos is kind of unfortunate. I think our next best voucher is probably Omen Globe for that reason. So let's not roll until we open up a Joker slot. Do I have I have another one of those that, yeah, let's not make that mistake again. Hey, welcome, Alice. See every card in their deck pretty easily. Don't you feel bored playing Flush 5 build because they can't go to the end ante? If that were true, I would be bored playing just, like, nearly 100% of the runs that exist in this game. If that's the only way that you can have fun, then you're not going to be having fun very often. We'll give it a few rolls, see if we want to add a Add a card for death. Sure. Probably just one. Cool. First hand. Second hand. So we're at what, 29 we said? Boy, it's nice to see that this is just like consistently the same number or thereabouts. Unlike when we had the variance with the Bloodstone. 3 triggers and 3 idols be better. We've already counted it out. It's 4 and 4 right now.
Well met.
Mr. Lucky, thank you for the prime. You're not considering the initial trigger of the card and the red seal, which is effectively each of those is another copy of Buskin. So there's 4 triggers and 4 scoring. Okay. So we're fine through this. Next ante is when we maybe need to start looking at glass. Does that mean it's a 1-to-1 ratio or it's dependent on the situation? Not sure exactly what you're asking. Are you talking about between the copy effects? You want to get them as close to squaring as possible. When you have an even number of things to distribute, the way you make the biggest number when you multiply is you make them as close to equal as possible. Or as close to squaring the numbers as possible. Right? Like 8 times 1 is a lot smaller than 4 times 5. Move Joker. You're right. Got caught up in the yapping and got out of the habit of moving my jokers properly. I think I just need to sell the green joker because it's getting in the way of stuff. These vouchers are unfortunate for me right now. Even with like partial discards, we see every card, so it doesn't really matter. Wheel streamer? Oh, you're right. Sorry about that. Just curious what Green Joker's at. Probably, yeah. It's only at +2. It's going to be perpetually at +2 because we just discard 4 times and then play 2 hands. By that, look for death. So many Barons this run. Just demonstrates how many times we've rolled. This doesn't even clear a Voucher at this point, so I don't think it's worth picking up. Game really wants the Baron pivot. Game really wanted the Baron start as well. We saw a Baron in a mine before we saw, like... Well, we got the sock and nothing in the photograph. This might not be one where we actually get to farm all that much. Never mind. We should see our full deck, even still. It's just all red seals remaining. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't wheel bad because of minimal scoring bonus and it makes a Joker not be able to Ectoed? You're exactly right. As much as I love telling chatters they're wrong, I can't do that to you. So I will not correct you. Dancy, thank you for the bits. Targeting here. Send it. Okay, we might need like 2 pieces of glass here. This doesn't really help me, but it doesn't harm me either. 30. We'll test 2, just so that we can see. I think 2 is probably more overkill, though, but we want to be able to be prepared for these. So now we can play 1/5 kind with 1 red seal. Oh, I guess I can add these too. Okay, but imagine. Let's investigate that. And see if we can make use of it. Nah. Unlucky.
Well
A little too
met.
late for that. It's the right suit, just many ranks off. Yeah, cool. Oh, you. 5 strengths isn't that bad? Yeah, but it's 5 strengths when stacked up against the idol whiffing and killing the run. I'm gonna go 2. Having another sorting tar option by type like glass be helpful? Yes, especially when viewing your deck. Two glasses E31. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Which is what we'd need anyway, yeah. So we're a full E over it, but we're gonna need the E31 for the big and the boss. It's really not much benefit to doing that, but there's also not much harm. We're not even going to come remotely close to running out of glass unless we magically open up a Joker slot soon. Only need 2 of those glass. Yeah. Do this. Yeah, and then this is our backed up hand. Okay. Joker's on the right spot, and send it. Must have gotten an early molt shot here. Not really sure what we're rolling for, other than funsies. Let's not mess with that. We don't really have any reason to farm all that much anyway, since like we don't have a Joker slot open, so not really sure what I meant to do with all this money. Other than eventually be buried in it. Or with it. You die rich is what you do with it? Essentially, yeah. We can do one big turbo roll down as is tradition, but like there's 2 Jokers that help the build. Ante-19 telescope, huh? Okay, this might be our last ante if we don't find something. The DNA is returning again. What would even help? Bloodstone, photograph, Chad. So I guess that's 3. And each of those only, like, help marginally. Dusk. So that's 4. I don't think we need full glass here, but I'm like, part of me is losing the capacity to care. Because we just kind of hit our top end. There's not going to be much more excitement left in this run. Let's give ourselves 1 free hand. Craigasm. So this is still 5 and 4, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't matter whether we move 1 copy to the sock or not. Well, I guess we're dead here anyway. Unfortunate. How's the idol staying on kings? Because I have no other cards in my deck. mean, I suppose we could try this, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're, if anything, it's going to be lower. So we're at 4 E35. As unexpected? Nah, we were pretty closely approaching our top end. Like, even if we double it, we're still 10x off. I blame the vouchers on this run? Yeah, but, like, it's still a good run. It is still black deck. What ante do you think determines a bad, good, great, amazing run? It's completely subjective. Yeah, it was almost identical, as is expected.